Okay, we're now going to go ahead and do game 55 of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, and at this point, I have accumulated $3,919,338. This is a $3.9 million run of Jeopardy. The way I've been playing recently, could I turn this game into a $4 million run? Let's find out. For the Jeopardy round, the categories are Broadway, Insects, First Lines, Ghosts, Art, and we'll close it out with U.S. cities. Okay. Like the categories. Let's go with Art for 100, please.
The answer is
a painting of inanimate objects, not people. What is a still life? Art for 200.
The answer is
American painter famous for scenes of the sea, rural America, and the Civil War. Who is Winslow Homer? I'll take Art for 300.
The answer is
The musical Sunday in the Park with George is based on a painting by this French artist. Who is Georges Seurat? Uh-oh. Thank you. Art for 400.
The answer is
The overly ornate style which succeeded Mannerism and preceded Rococo. What is... I don't know. I'll just say what is realism. No. Had to put something. Rob, do you know the answer? Oh, no, he doesn't. Too bad. Rob is not off to a good start. You don't want to try this one, Sue? It was Baroque. Oh, that's right. Let's close it out.
The answer is
Belgian surrealist with a penchant for painting bowler hats. Who is Rene Magritte? There we go. $700. I'll take Broadway for 100, please.
The answer is
4-letter play about 9 live creatures. What is Cats? Broadway for 200.
The answer is
The show where the underworld can meet the elite ran for over 3,400 performances. What is 42nd Street? That's the one. Broadway for 3, please.
The answer is
Nickname of the American Theatre Wing's Antoinette Perry Award. What is the Tony Award? That's right. Broadway for 400.
The answer is
Answer there. 2-time Academy Award winner who reprised Little Foxes in 1980. Oh, and Rob locked me out on the buzzer. Elizabeth Taylor, I knew that one. But oh well. That takes Rob out of the hole, and he gets to make a selection. Where to? First Lines, 100.
The answer is
Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. What is Peter Rabbit? First Lines for 200.
The answer is
It looked extremely rocky for the Mudville 9 that day. Rob let me out again. Trying to get in on the buzzer, but I can't. Casey at the bat. Yeah, that's right. Rob now has some money. Let's see where he goes. Ghosts for 100.
the answer is
From German meaning knocking spirit, it's a mischievous, boisterous ghost. Sue locked me out. It's a... Oh, she doesn't know! I'll try this one. What is a poltergeist? Let me have Broadway for 500.
The answer is
4 years after the film version came out in 1985, this musical was still running on Broadway. What is the chorus line? $2,000 I have right now. Let's have first lines of 300.
the answer is
Isaac Denison began this book with, I had a farm in Africa at the foot of the Ngong Hills. What is out of Africa? Okay, let's have first lines for 400, please.
the answer is
Those who wish to win favor with a prince offer him those things with which they hold most precious. Sue. It was the prince. That is right. So now Sue's out of the hole and she has some cash. First line's 500.
the answer is
Howard Rourke laughed. What is the fountainhead? There we go. Goes for 200.
the answer is
Someone who pinch hits for another's autobiography. What is a ghostwriter? Goes 300.
the answer is
He and Bill Murray went from Saturday Night Live gut busting to ghost busting. Who is Dan Aykroyd? Oh, shoot. I meant to put a D, not an E. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I was trying to put, but it wouldn't let me. It's okay. Keep going, don't let it get to you. Goes for 400.
the answer is
Alright. 20s football star called the Galloping Ghost. Who is Red Grange? Let's have a Ghost for 500, please. There's the Daily Double. All in. Interested in psychic research while president, his ghost is said to haunt the White House. Who's Abraham Lincoln? Yes. Insects 100.
the answer is
All workers in an ant colony are this sex. What is female? Yep. Let's have insects for 200, please.
the answer is
Named for the color of scales on its body, this insect loves to eat cereal, glue, and starched clothes. What is a silverfish? Insects 300.
the answer is
These regal bees sometimes fight until one stings the other to death. What are royal bees? Oh, it's the other one. Rob. Queen bees. That's what I should have said. Insects for 400.
the answer is
The most formidable of man's insect foes is this ubiquitous Musca domestica. What is a housefly? I'll take insects for 500.
the answer is
The appropriately named largest North American wasp, which hunts tarantulas like a bird of prey. What is the tarantula hawk? There you go. U.S. city's 100.
The answer is
This city that's home to the Amateur Athletic Union lets amateurs compete in its 500-mile race. What is Indianapolis? $200.
the answer is
The English town for which this Connecticut capital was named spelled its name with an E, not an A. What is Hartford? $300.
the answer is
This largest Vermont city, located on Lake Champlain, was first surveyed by Ethan Allen's brother. Oh, Rob locked me out. Burlington, I knew that. $400.
the answer is
Charles MacArthur and Ben Heck were reporters in this city in which they set the front page. What is Chicago? And now the last clue.
the answer is
Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in this city. What is Boston? So I have $8,300. Rob is $800. Sue $600. So she goes first in the double Jeopardy round, which we'll get underway with right now. If we're ready, let's go. The categories for Double Jeopardy are as follows. Geography, baseball, see here, notice the quotation marks, inventions, we have famous quotes, and we're going to end it with singers' autobiographies. I feel good about these categories, but I do not go first. Sue does. Sue's starting with see here for $200.
the answer is
A hot dog, or the Brooklyn amusement area where it might be eaten. What is a Coney Island? Good. See here for $400, please.
the answer is
These people appoint the majority of enrollees at West Point. Who are cadets? That is incorrect. Rob. They are congressmen. I always get this clue wrong, but it's okay. We're going to keep it rolling. Rob, still your turn. Alright, how about baseball for $200?
the answer is
League that has won the All-Star Game 20 of the last 22 times. What is the American League? Or what is the... Let's go with it. No, I should have gone with the other one. Starting to slip now. Oh, Rob doesn't know. It's the National League. Nobody got that right. Ooh, okay. Had a choice and I picked the wrong one. It's the National League. Alright, let's keep going. Famous quotes, $200.
the answer is
Answer there. According to Reader's Digest, it's the best medicine. What is laughter? Famous quotes for $400? All. Alexander Pope said, it springs eternal in the human breast. What is hope? Famous quote, $600.
the answer is
Stuffy British monarch who said, when she saw herself imitated, we are not amused. Who is Queen Victoria? Okay, let's have famous quotes for $800, please.
the answer is
In Trees, he claimed that poems are made by fools like me. Who is Joyce Kilmer? Let's have Famous Quotes 1000.
The answer is.
This is the fourth. Ask this Virginia patriot just before dying on July 4th, 1826. Who's Thomas Jefferson? There we go. 18,600. I'll take C here for 600.
The answer is.
Also called a shell, it's the case containing the gunpowder and bullet. What is a cartridge? See here, 800.
The answer is.
By the mid-19th century, women reportedly could block a door when wearing one of these hoop skirts. Sue. That hoop skirt is a crinoline. Yep. Sue goes up to $1,200. Let's see where she goes. Singer's autobiographies for
The
200.
answer is.
Back in the saddle again. Who is Gene Autry? He's the one. Singer's autobiographies for 400.
The answer is.
Coal miner's daughter. Who's Loretta Lynn? I'd like Singer's autobiographies for 600.
The answer is.
With Love, The Man in the Straw Hat, and I Remember It Well. Who is Maurice Chevalier? Singer's autobiographies for 800.
The answer is.
These sisters titled their book Same Song, Separate Voices. Who are the Lennon sisters? And Singer's autobiographies for 1000.
The answer is.
Blue-eyed folk singer who wrote about her romance with Stacy Keach in Trust Your Heart. Who is Judy Collins? There. Okay, I'll take, guess baseball for 400.
The answer is.
Courts once upheld local ordinances banning night games in this team's ballpark. Who are the Chicago Cubs? Baseball for 600. The other daily double. All. Of Buck Rogers, Flash Gordon, and James T. Kirk, the one who currently manages the Montreal Expos. Who is Buck Rogers? Here we go. Baseball 800.
The answer is.
Of Young Boy supposedly said, "Say it ain't so, Joe," to him after the Black Sox scandal. Oh, and Rob locked me out that time. Shoeless Joe Jackson, he's the one. Rob goes up to 1800. Let's see where he goes. Inventions for 200.
The answer is.
He invented the Franklin stove. Who is Benjamin Franklin? Inventions for 400.
The answer is.
2,160 people at a time could ride on this at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. What is the Ferris wheel? I'd like inventions for 600, please.
The answer is.
Edison suggested it be used to record phone calls and make clocks talk. And Sue locked me out that time. The phonograph. Oh, okay. I was going to say hearing aid, but thankfully I would have been wrong. So Rob and Sue are tied for second place, but they are nowhere close to me. Geography, 200.
The answer is.
The Strait of Messina separates the Calabria region in the toe of Italy from this island. What is Sicily? Oh, foop. Could we go with geography for 400, please?
The answer is.
This state's largest city was named for the Viceroy of New Spain, the Duke of Albuquerque. What is New Mexico? Geography for 600.
The answer is.
The Turkmen are a Turkic people who once had their own republic within this country. And Rob locked me out. It is the Soviet Union, yep, and that republic is now known today as Turkmenistan. That they were talking about in the clue. The Turkmenistan. Yep, it used to be part of the Soviet Union, but it's not anymore.
The answer is.
In 1920, Cleveland shortstop Ray Chapman became the only major leaguer to whom this happened in a game. What is being killed? He got killed, yeah. Geography 800.
The answer is.
The plain of Sharon is the most densely populated area in this country. What is Israel? Geography 1000.
The answer is.
Cape Agulhas is this continent's southernmost point. What is Africa? Okay. Could I have inventions for 800?
The answer is.
The first patent issued to more than one person went to Howe, Hunt, and Singer for this. What is the sewing machine?
The answer is.
He invented the Polaroid camera introduced in 1947. Was Edwin Land. Let's look at that last clue.
The answer is.
A Scottish doctor was the first to use this to numb the pain of childbirth. What is chloroform? There we go. So I have $52,000, Rob $2,400, Sue $1,800. And it looks like a 56 game is going to be in the books. But there's a lot riding on here in Final Jeopardy. Let's look at that category. It is television. Okay. Here we go. We're going all in. Or almost all in. For 1965-79, you could point to her on 60 Minutes while she debated with James J. Kilpatrick. I'm just gonna say who is Shanna Alexander. And I hope that I'm right. If I am... Oh, we're getting a telephone call right during Final Jeopardy. I don't know who that is.
Call from Singleton, Roger.
So therefore I will not answer. Let's find out if I'm right.
Final Jeopardy.
Was it Shanna Alexander? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Yes. So I once again win the maximum allowed. In just 55 games, listen to this everybody, in 55 games, I have won $4,019,337. You heard correctly, folks. In 55 games, we have won $4,019,337. So Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo here at the Arcade of Fun is now a $4 million run. See you all for that next video, everybody.